What up though? It's your girl Coco and we are back with another video, and today we are going through Ross. So I was passing by work and I said, you know what? Let me just hop into Ross because I always come in here to do like little boo baskets and stuff, and they had a few little items, so I'm going to show you guys. So they had this Stitch Halloween flavored lip balm, $3.99. And I believe they have, I'll show you guys the flavors here. So they have a lemon flavor, a mango flavored, orange, lime, blueberry, strawberry, grape, and pumpkin was the last one. So they had these. They had a bunch of different little lip balms. So if you got a little boo during the season, make a little basket, okay? Or your kids, your daughters. $4.99 for this little lip kit. It's a 5-piece set. And then they had another one. This is not really Halloween, but it could be. Little mushrooms, $4.99. And then they also had one more, which is this little like ghosty. It had cherry, candy, and pumpkin. $3.99 for this one. And there's 4 in there: almond, pumpkin, candy corn, and cherry. Then through here, if you have a little witchy friend, they had this little what do you call it? The acid, y'all know the stuff that go on your face. They had the drops, but it was like a little witchy pig. I don't know. I thought it was cute. I would want it in my basket. Why not? So that was it for like really like skincare or something. And then they had these little beauty blender jacks, $5.99 for 4 of them. Like I said, this is just a cute little place where I get stocking stuffers and stuff. And they had these little soaps. This was a brulee pumpkin hand soap. And then they had another one that was the gel. And then I think this one's like this one's gel as well. This is just regular pumpkin. Then they had these little Snoopy socks. Nothing crazy. These are the only Halloween, out of this whole wall, these are the only Halloween socks. So I was not feeling Ross right now at this moment. But I was like, you know what? Let me keep on going. So they had these socks. They have the bats. Then they have I forgot his little name, the little yellow guy. He's like in a mummy suit. And they had him as like a pilgrim. And then, sorry, I'm trying to do this with one hand. Then they had the little bats and pumpkin one. So nothing too crazy. I've seen a lot of Snoopy everywhere. Then this is not really, what do you call it? Halloween, but it's cute. I love the Wrangler brand. Then they had some fall blankets. So this is the Calvin Klein Milky Flannel Throw. Then they had this cotton linen one. Super cute. This one was $19.99, and I couldn't find the price for this one. I was really looking for you guys, but for most of the stuff in here, I do show the price, or I'll tell you. Then they had this little spooky blanket. So this had witches, bats, and cats, or I should say witch hats, not witches. These were $12.99. This was also $19. And then again, on these brands, they just didn't have the price on there. Then they had the Wrangler again. I know it's not Halloween, but I really wanted it, and I'm just gonna show it for reference. Then they had these, I don't know why the photo was in there, guys, but then they had these skeleton pillows. It's like sequins, black and gold. Then they had some more over here. This is another sequence. So this is like a spider web. These I believe all the pillows were like $12.99, from the range of $10.99 to $12.99. From what I've seen, a lot of the pillows did not have prices on them, and that's fine. Then they had another sequence like spooky house with like a spooky display in the bag, little jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. So here was $12.99, and they had these little throws. I like these little long pillows, skeleton gray. Again, new price tag on there, but it's fine. We'll get it done. Um, and then they had some of these little blue and gold ones. They had these little pumpkins, some purple ghosts. Well, it had a purple pillow with white ghost on them. And they had another purple pillow with bats on them. And these are just like threaded. They're not sequins. So they're just thread in there. Then they had this little, somebody hid this and I had to find it. It was just like a little ghosty. It was $9.99. I was debating on getting it, but I don't need it. It wasn't a necessity. They had this little, what do you call these little candy stands, $9.99 or $8.99, I believe. And then they had these little teapot, a ghosty for $9.99. She's like a cookie jar, I believe. And they had some stuff down here, a candle holder, $3.99, and a glow in the dark. I was very intrigued with that. Glow in the dark ghosty for $8.99. He almost went home with me, but he didn't. And that was that for this section. Then they had some more pillows. This is like a fleece spooky throw pillow. Again, I don't know what was up with the pricing. Then they had I'm trying to check again, $12.99 for this one. So if you want the black skeletons, this wasn't really spooky. And they had these like summery fall pumpkin and sunflowers. Then they had some ghosty rugs in black. I believe all the rugs were, we'll see here, I believe $12.99 or $9.99, I should say. And then they had the orange boo, and then they had the spooky, word spooky on it with like a little spider web in the O. And then they just had some pumpkin ones. And then they had these traditional black, orange, and white pillow, a purple pillow with these little puffy bats. And that was that for that section. So then they had these salt and pepper shakers, $4.99 for those, for the little ghosties, if that's your vibe. I keep saying I saw, they had this little pumpkin guy, $4.99. And then they had these little 3-set bowls, spiderweb, witch house, and some skeletons. And they had just like this orange and black one as well. They had this little mummy, $4.99 as well. And these little bats that streamed on some chains. No price on this either. Then they had these little, what do you call these? Woven baskets, $12.99. A bunch of different types of pumpkins at different prices, $12.99 for the orange one. I was debating on getting this. This was a $5.99 Spooky Mama and Spooky Babe on here. And then they had some tablecloths, okay? A spiderweb one, just like this felted plaid one. And then they had this spider web one. Now I'm just going to kind of do an overview of this section. They had these little skeletons and this picture of a jack-o'-lantern, super cute. Some more salt and pepper. I like this. If I didn't do the jack skeleton, I would definitely do traditional Halloween, like the orange and black. I just love the throw up of it. It's awesome. It had some skeleton candy things. And then I was looking at this. If you have a crafter in your family, at first I was like, what the heck? But if you have a crafter in your family that you want to make a boo basket for, this is going for $4.99. It has a bunch of the spooky Halloween little beads, if that's your vibe. They had some cups here, $3.99. So they had a witch and some more witchcrafty looking stuff. They had like a graveyard pumpkin. They had some more of these pictures, the black and white one for $8.99. So it was the same price for that jack-o'-lantern picture. I love these cups. They were like little glass, $5.99, like a glass plastic. I'm not sure. They had a bunch of different cups here. I'm going to give you guys more of a close-up of what's going on. Y'all see the vibes, the little bats, the little bowl here. You guys see it with a little spider going, $3.99 for that. And then we're going to do another overview. It was just so much stuff, but I'm very clumsy, so I did not want to pick up everything because it seemed like they were just throwing stuff on top of each other. And then they had these little plates. Like, this was like a soap holder. This was, see, I almost broke it. Put it right back. And they had these little candles, moonlight candles, $4.99. And then they had this $4.99 little cup and a snow globe. Are these called snow globes? What are they called when it's Halloween? I'm not sure. I call it a snow globe. They had this little, I thought it was just a bowl, but it's connected to a hand. He was kind of cool. They had this pillow and this little golden beetle. I don't know. I kind of like this. Like all year round, $3.99. Some bat holders, some more little glassware. They had this little Jack looking guy. They had these copper, I want to say like candy holder. Like I don't know what you would put in here because it has like the holes. Maybe you could put candy in there. I'm not sure. But they had these at Home Goods that we saw. These were $19.99, $12.99, and I believe $6.99 for like the little small one. If that is your vibe. Yes, but they had a bunch of those Jacks at what is it? Not Home Depot. I'll think of it. But they had a bunch of different of these types of skeletons. They had these little diffusers and wax melt. So they had them plug in and they just had the big wax melt. Then they had these little pumpkin, little candy things. I love these little nutcracker Frankensteins you guys see. Now this house is so cute. I totally would have got it if it went with my theme. This was $14.99 and it's pretty light. It's not too heavy. I liked it. I would have got it if it was like purple or something because that's kind of my ideal. I was seeing if people were hiding stuff again. It was just regular stuff. Then they had this little, what do you call this? Friday? That's not Freddy. Friday. Yeah. Look, I got it. Just know I put it in the cart. Jack, yep. And they have this mug here. It was just a lot of stuff cramped in like 2 aisles. It was really ridiculous. And they had this little crafty doohickey thingy. And another mug going on here. And another mug. Some more. They had a mama and dada mug. And they had these little Chucky shot glasses. I'm here for it. Did I take it home? No. It's $5.99 if that's your vibe. Then they had these spooky throws, $12.99, super soft and buttery. That's not Halloween. Then they had, I thought this was glow in the dark because my son has something like this, but it's just regular, $12.99 for that as well. Little pumpkins. These have little golden spiders on them. That wasn't really spooky. Then they had, this was so nostalgic. They had a little Tootsie Pop with the witch hat and a bat. It was so cute. And then they had these table runners and some more blankets. And then they had these placemats, super cute. They had the spider web and the orange border, super soft, $12.99, and a witchy hat. I'll get the price for you guys here in a bit. You can just zoom in, $24.99. So we're just going to keep looking and looking, seeing what we can find. And they had some of these little glasses, but that is pretty much it, guys. It was like a lot of repetitive stuff, nothing too crazy. Then I went over here to check out. They had a little bit of the snackies, cookies and cream, little coffees. Like I said, if you have somebody that you're doing a basket for, this is your sign to do it. Make a basket for them, all right? They had a bunch of different little snack fall things in this area, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next. 'Cause I don't